deli spread pie, POD, play of the day, all kind of these cups are amazing. It's different. Yeah. So salute to you for tuning in, tapping in. First off, rest in peace, D'Angelo. Let's start there. Okay. Music industry is an interesting place. Person, place, thing. Interesting now, right? The music industry, the business of music, the music business, the commercialization of the business of music is an interesting place. D'Angelo was born on February 11th. Um, they said he was 51, so what's that, 74? When he first hit the scene, I can remember being in Bed-Stuy, and I believe the first thing that I recognized him as an artist for was How Does It Feel? I believe Ralph McDaniels' video music box ended up playing that video. And it was an urban show. It's a hip hop based show. Video music box is hip hop based, but I think I think that's the first place I saw the video. How does it feel? Video, and I think that might have been the first time we started hearing D'Angelo. Because I remember like being in Bed Stuy one time, and then when an album dropped, whoa! I mean, the one song that had us, me and my guys who were working on songs and stuff at the time, was "Shit Damn Motherfucker." Do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. I think that's how it went. Shit, damn, motherfucker. That song, bro. You gotta be shitting me. Appreciate the like, yo. Just so. So, do you know D'Angelo, the artist, the singer, the performer, the composer, the instrumentalist? Because Cause it seems my, oh my, the dreamy eyes of mine. Oh, yeah. Is it that my eyes are telling me something that I never seen? Something like me being with you and you being with me. Doo 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 doo. That was the shit. Like, my birthday is February 11th. So that's why it kind of hit me a little. I'm kind of jaded, I think, a little bit, or I could be like I could go all the way in, right? The main character energy, the narcissist, the the clout chaser would be all over that shit, right? Me and D'Angelo got the same birthday. Oh my God. Oh, how does it feel? Start taking off my shirt and showing my abs and how does it feel? You know, making a scene. D'Angelo, me, Kelly Rowland, Burt Reynolds, Jennifer Aniston. Uh, we all shared February 11th as our B-Day. Guerrero Baptista. How do you pronounce your first name? Lucian Reina. What up? Yo, these braids be tight, man. I'm gonna take this braid out. Like, the video is crazy because my hair is looking crazy, but it's all good. But if you don't like it, it's fine. But if you like it, you know, give us a thumbs up, man. We just randomly just chatting real quick. D'Angelo came across my mind because I saw it. I was on a boat in a party, just chilling, having a great time, And I was like, now my teeth are really like that. I've been outside all weekend. They that bad? Like my bones. You know what's so funny? Teeth are not naturally white. You understand? Teeth have color. Okay. Teeth are not naturally white. So if you're doing shit to bleach your teeth and all that, you're just faking. You understand? Teeth have color. Teeth are bones. Bones have color. Bones are not white. So teeth are bones. Bones aren't supposed to be white. But they're not. I mean, they're not the cleanest they can be. I've been out on the road for a week and a half. But something like you'll be with me, you with me. I've been out doing too much craziness. But it could be cleaner. I must agree, they can be. What is this? I don't understand. Shamrat Kadije. Pimka. I don't understand the language. You understand? Okay, so what else? So D'Angelo passed away. Some people tap into sports gematria, sports numerology, sports decoding. And when they would have tapped in, they was talking. And look, I was born on February 11th, and I'm right now. See, the algorithm is crazy. I got 2 likes and I had 11 people watching. I should have screenshotted it. Now I went to 6-2. 6 people watching. Okay. Whatever you say, Instagram. I mean YouTube. But it seems. What else he made? He made this song "You Will Know" with a bunch of singers singing on it. You will know. I didn't really remember that record. Big group record with Tevin Campbell, Brian McKnight, Joe, Gerald Levert, Stokely from Making Dish, formerly Stokely. Stokely. That's my guy. Stokely is dope. I met Stokely last summer, and I was on a binge. I was doing I was binging on like old school, so-called old school R&B, 90s R&B, and I had like Pretty Brown Eye, like You Send Me Swinging, them type of songs in my brain, in my mind, and I'm walking through Brooklyn. And right now I'm in Miami right now, by the way. I'm in Miami. Let me see those trees over there. Look like a Virginia banana tree. You know, it's, coconut tree to the back. They look like a coconut tree, just not yielding no coconut. But I'm walking through Brooklyn, and I'm looking at this dude next to me. He got his lady Winnie. Oh, a lady, but I think it was his lady. They walking together, and I'm walking, and I'm like, dude looked like a famous, like an actor, like somebody, like a comedian. Like I'm trying to put it together. I'm like, this, what's that dude name? Rip Michael? Somebody he looked like at the time walking. I'm like, yo, you look familiar as hell. And then as I got closer, here's one thing. Here's how you could feel celebrity, right? No celebrity, especially men. Urban, it's like the shoes, okay? The shoes. So he had on some L shoes. I don't know what kind of shoes they were, but you wouldn't find them in a regular store. And that's what made me say that might really be Stokely. So as I'm walking, I'm looking, I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, I was like, yo, that's crazy. You look like Stokely from Mint Condition. And he's laughing, right? He started laughing and he walking with a lady. And I can't really see his face. I'm like seeing the side view. And I'm like, the way he laughed, it was kind of inconspicuous, if that makes sense. And I'm like, you know who I'm talking about? Make it this dude, you know what I'm talking about? Stokely? And then he looked at me like in the same like breath, like he goes from this view to, what's your name, man? And I had a hat on. That's how you know it's real. And this is what I like about my encounters, is that if ever these artists would be interviewed about these, they gotta remember. They gotta remember because always be interesting shit. Like when I met Jay-Z, it was crazy, right? And I finally pieced together. I had to reverse engineer that whole story, how that happened, right? The time I met Jay Z, the first time I met him, I've encountered him once, so I met him once, and I've encountered him more than one, and we have had more than one encounter personally. But the one I met him once, right? And I supposedly got a deal. I was supposed to get signed. I was supposed to get some money with Rockefeller. We was, I mean, not supposed to, but the potential was there, and it wasn't just there for me. It's there for everybody, I guess. But it was definitely there for me. All right. So so Stokely says, "Yeah, it's me." And I basically, like, he looked at me and says, "Yo, what's your name?" And I'm like, "Yo, that's crazy." And the wind blows my hat clean off my head. The wind blows my hat clean off. Phew. Flies. I'm like, "Yo, God, this is some crazy shit." So as I'm like, grabbing my hat, I'm dapping him up. We actually get into conversation now. And Stokely was in town performing at King's Theater as Rick James, bitch. Not Rick James, bitch, but as Rick James. So he was like, "Yo, I've been out here." He said, "You just missed it." Because I told him, I was like, "Yo, you one of my favorite performers, bro. Like, you one of my favorites." And that's real. Like, if you know me and we get into any kind of versus 80s, 90s hip R&B music playing, and you don't play Mint Condition first, and you love me like you say you did, know that you always be with me. Pretty brown eyes, you know I see them. It's no disguise the way you treat me. Yeah, those yo. So I was like, "Yeah, you want to?" He's like, "Yeah, you missed it, man. I was out here doing the Rick James John at the theater." So hopefully this on YouTube. I've said this before, and I meant to go look it up on YouTube. I still haven't looked it up to see if it's out there, but hopefully it is. And we get to that. So yeah, the next time I pop on here and chop it up about who I met and who I encountered, it could be Jay Z, it could be Sean P. What's funny is Memphis Bleak is a cousin of Sean P. Sean Price from Boot Camp Click. And I was at the show last year, and I got some footage on this here channel where you might see some Memphis Bleak performing. Get right, son, a nice shot slump. We are the Supreme Squad. The dream hard, but reality is we push the dream cross. Fuck the queen bras. Wicked real as it gets. It's the alt seat. He went crazy. I heard Jay Z wrote that, but he went crazy on that verse. No one bet you will be getting critical. The myth spinning let the arm of the figure when the pop the bath, when the pop the bath, when the pop the bath. Fuck you bastards. You went crazy. With your bullshit classic, get your bullshit crashed in. Like Salam, get that make it again. Went crazy. But yeah, that's Sean Price's cousin. So you never know. I met Sean P. I've chopped it up with Sean Price in Bushwick at Evil D's house. Walked down a long hallway, all the shoes. Mr. Walt Evil D, all the shoes. Beat mine the radio. Bushwick, Brooklyn. I was there. The plus one of the invite. Really invited because I worked with an artist and that was the artist was invited, and since I worked directly with the artist hand in hand, we went together. Like even the artist would say, the name might be singular, but the collective is what makes the artist. So yeah, was invited. Sean P spot, Bushwick, Evil D spot to meet with Sean P. Just shoot the shit, kick the Willie Bobo, regular shit. Feel me? Cause I see what's going on. Real rap, good vibes. Outside of that, the Jay Z joint was crazy because this was before he blew up. And we'll get to that on another video. Because, yeah, that was an interesting meeting, and there's layers to that story. So stay tuned for more Chronicles for the Daily Spread Styles. And tonight we're going with Toronto Blue Jays. Quiet as it's kept, for reasons that I will not uh, reveal here. But we'll see what's up. Talk to you guys in a minute. Styles, I get buck wow. Brooklyn on some shit. St.